We are going to practice using the FLSZ rule a little bit more today. And Jeff here and Buzz, they are going to help us. Are you ready? We're going to start by reading some words together. And you practice these on Monday. You did this sheet, you looped them, and you practiced the words. So this should be super easy for you. Here comes our first word. It starts with L. What does this say? Let's try it again. Less. Less. All right, see these two S's? They make one sound. You don't say less. You just have one sound with the S's like this. Less. Less. Okay, like I have less words to learn today than I did yesterday. Less. The next one is dull. 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 You know what dull means? It's the opposite of sharp. If you have a sharp pencil, then it's very easy to do your handwriting neatly. But if you have a dull pencil, then it is not as easy. So this word is dull, and it has two L's for the FLSZ rule. The next one is buzz. Buzz. Is this a name of a person? Buzz? How do you know it's not? That's right. If it was a name, it would be capitalized, uppercase B, like the name of our friend Buzz here. But this is just a plain lowercase b, buzz, which is something that a bee does. The bee will buzz around the flower. Buzz. Next word is hill. Hill. Good. Can you think of a word that rhymes with hill? Yeah, I can think of pill, mill, bill, till, fill, sill, kill, rill. Oh, there are so many words that have I-L-L at the end. But our word today just says hill. Here comes a fun one. It starts with Francie Fish F. It says fizz. Fizz. What's fizz? Do you like to drink drinks that have fizz in them? Like soda pop? Huh? Fizz is that bubbly thing that makes our drinks taste yummy. Fizz. Next word is, oops, over too far. Here we go. What do you think it is? Huff. Huff. Does that remind you of a story of the three little pigs and the big bad wolf? What would the big bad wolf do if the pigs wouldn't let them in? he would say, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. This says huff. One more that we're going to practice. This says what? Mass. 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 The weight of something is its mass. All right? That's a big high school word for you there. Mass. So if I set some of these up, you can see how these words have FLSZ at the end. Okay? Like, if I move it this way, we've got hill, fizz, mass, and huff. So the FLSZ rule means that if you have a one-syllable word, a one-clap word, and it ends with an FLS or Z sound, that you write two of them. All right, try to remember that. Now, today, you are going to be reading this big paragraph. Let me make it a little smaller so it all fits on there. Okay? This is the paragraph that you're going to read. Let's start it together. All right? Let's look at the title. And it says, less mess, less fuss. That sounds interesting. Less mess, less fuss. The first sentence, look at it a minute and try to read it yourself. You only have to read up to the dot, you're done. It says, Jeff had to get up a big hill. Then this says, he did huff and puff to get to the top. Oh, Jeff was so tired. Now we're right here and it says, the top of the hill was a mess of mud. What happened? Jeff fell and got lots of mud in his cuff. Do you know what a cuff is? If you're wearing pants or jeans and the bottom is rolled up a little bit, it's called a cuff. And if it's muddy out, some of that mud could get caught in that little pocket of the cuff around the bottom of your leg by your feet. And that's exactly what happened to Jeff. It says, Jeff fell and got lots of mud in his cuff. Uh-oh, what does this say? Jeff did not tell his mom. His mom could fuss at the mess. Moms don't always like mud on their kids' clothes or in the house, do they? Jeff did dip his cuffs in the well. Do you know what a well is? A well is kind of like a little wall thing. Let me see if I can draw it. Ugh. Like this. And then there's a bucket that goes down into the well, and you can draw water out. So I think our story tells us that Jeff did dip his cuffs in the well. So he went over to the well, maybe he sat on the side of it, and he dipped his legs into the water to try to get some of the mud out of his cuffs of his pants. And he said here, the cuff will have less mud, said Jeff. So that is kind of an interesting story of Jeff getting mud out of his cuff so that his mom would not fuss at the mess he made. Okay. Did you notice we had a couple of sight words in here? The big one I could see is right here. Could. All right. Could is one of our sight words. And have, that's another one. Of course, we have the. Maybe you see some other ones. Get. All right. So I want you to practice reading this paragraph by yourself. And then I want you to read it to your mom or your dad or a brother or a sister. And they can be the teacher and tell you if you did a good job or not. All right? Practice before you read it, and then you'll be ready.